Welcome, Slick Frick, and we have a guest, and your name, it is right here, and it's ooh. Could you tell me your name, actually?
Yeah, so just because Discord is difficult for old men to understand sometimes,
Yes.
it should be Fracalicious is my actual.
Oh, thank you very much. That's helpful. That's what I was trying to say. I was just pronouncing
Yeah,
it wrong.
appreciate. Yeah, it's Fracalicious.
Fracalicious,
Ooh.
and that's a very challenging name, and you are the challenger today, so it fits, and you will get to.
Such a luxurious name.
It's luxurious too, I would say.
Yeah.
Thank you. I live a luxurious life.
Okay, that I can tell. You have a bountiful harvest in your room.
Always, all the time. Yeah, you have to surround yourself with life in these dark, dark times.
That's so true. And you.
That's a good.
Sorry, Slick. I talked over you.
I'll go for it. I'm just typing in the title.
What are you typing? Surround yourself?
The title. With life.
Oh, I'm gonna put on the music. We have a soundtrack.
We might not be able to hear the soundtrack.
Right.
Because it only plays on Twitch.
Right, that's the only thing. Oh, here, it came in really loud, so you can hear that. It gets better. It gets better. Oh, that
Yeah,
must
we
have
have like
sounded.
a whole theme song
That
that we
sounded
made
so
when we put together.
loud on the stream.
Oh my god.
I was not thinking about that. Okay, anyways, yeah, we have like some music we've made. Have you been making music, Slick Frick, by the way? Just side note,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Trying to go more into development on this thingy. I'm making like the wooden board version of this.
Oh, right, yeah. How's
Prototype.
that going? I mean, yeah, we can talk that. How's product
Oh, it's going
development?
good.
Okay.
Yeah. You know how like some people who are really into chess have really nice wooden boards of like different inlaid wood?
Yes.
That's what I want. With like custom pieces
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
with little symbols on them.
there's like
Can
a.
you,
What were you gonna say, Fracalicious?
are you working on that already? Do you have that in process?
I have the materials and the laser cut file.
Oh shit!
Cool.
You got the materials.
I just have to do it.
Cool.
Yeah, there's like a famous chess set called the House of Staunton, I believe it is, and it's like what people will get. It's probably not the nicest, but it's like a nice one that like people will get. So in the future, they'll have the House of Slick or something, and that will be
Yeah.
the board type. Oh, you have the House of Slick board. Okay, so Fracalicious, you get to choose the challenger first, and and then you'll play both of us, and then I guess we'll play a game or something. I don't know. We'll do something. But who do you want to play first? And yeah, you've had a long time to think
Let's
about it.
see. To start off here, I think what I feel, I gotta climb the ladder, the frac ladder, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Terrafractal,
Yes,
I challenge you to a game of Fractal.
I accept. It'd be funny if I said no at this point. Okay.
Oh man, I actually really love this like game structure. You didn't plan this.
Of the
Weird.
game, yeah, it is nice.
Or just like having a guest like choose your challenger
Oh,
of
yeah.
who you want to play first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was.
I like
very
that.
good. We're always coming up with new entertainment here at Fractal Studios.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
it
we.
also goes fast because I'm not playing and I get to pay attention to just doing the file stuff.
And then we flip for who goes first. We flip a coin. But do we do the colors first? It's been a while.
No, you do the coin first.
Okay. So you want to call it Fracalicious?
Yeah, tails never fails.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it did come out heads, I swear. There's
Cool.
the evidence. It is a two, and the
Yeah,
other
likely.
side is tails, I swear.
Yeah, likely, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
I'll go first. And then we got to choose
we
our
have-
colors. Yeah.
Yeah, choose colors.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Historically, I'm always cubes, and Terrafractal is always spheres.
Right.
So, like, we've never had to choose.
We've never had to choose. I would love if you were squares, if that's okay, just because I think it would actually mess with me to not be spheres.
I mean, I totally understand that. I get that. However,
Oh,
if
no.
you just won the coin toss,
Okay,
then
that's
the loser
fair.
of the coin toss gets to decide which end of the end zone that they.
I
they
think that's
defend,
true.
right?
That's a fair point.
Right.
I could be squares if you want to be spheres. It's no worries. What do you choose?
Yeah. I'm gonna choose squares.
Okay. All right. I appreciate. I'm glad you did it freely though.
Of your own volition.
But you can choose your color first. Let's or you get to choose.
We
it.
can,
Yeah.
we can do different. Oh, if
Yeah.
if that's the dealy deal,
Yeah.
then definitely squares. May I please be some type of like cyan, but like a dark moody cyan.
Yeah, so there's even more options than just colors, We got
Oh hell yeah, there is. Oh, so it would be cool, right? In these instances, if a player could have like their profile, their aesthetic their aesthetics profile already preloaded.
Oh, that's a good idea. Look at that. We're getting all these. This is why we need to bring new people into the game.
Yeah?
Yeah, for suggestions like that, that's a great idea.
Right, then you can just show up and you have it's you get to like customize your player, like your color, your texture,
Yes.
your reflectivity, right? And then people get all kinds of people really love that. They want to customize and
Yeah.
personalize their stuff.
You could have a gender.
Wait. Oh, man.
You could be like a avatar. We could have like everyone makes an avatar.
Aha!
Okay.
Oh, wait, I need to hide some stuff still.
Yeah.
Here we go. You see the
Yeah. Can you go to nature, please?
nature?
I can't fucking read that. Maybe it's bigger on
Kind of. Ooh, yeah. There we go. That's the
the screen.
vibe.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so the third one, the white one with the red center.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Good choice. I think I've done this one before.
Really? That's beautiful. I'll just be the green. No, I'm just kidding. You're not allowed to do that, I don't think. Slickfrick has definitely prevented me from doing that before.
Not allowed.
Yep.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All right. To the green.
Okay. I will make them really big if you can. I'll be like, okay, I can't paintings. Let me do paintings, and then I'll do the last one. Yeah, whoever made these
Nice.
is pretty good.
Yeah, those are really, really cool looking paintings.
Yeah.
A very talented person rented those.
I wonder if they made any board games that I could play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, by the looks of those paintings, if they didn't make board games, man, waste of talent. Waste of
Yeah.
talent.
Oh, so I was explaining Fracalicious how kind of like not ideal the design of the actual functionality here with the moves and stuff is. But what I didn't explain, and if you're seeing this for the first time, there is this other side of it, which is the very cool spatial renderings that we have access to. So even though the moves itself is not ideal of how it should be, we kind of have above and beyond and you want to show the sort of surrounding the stadium view or something like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool in that sense, and you'll see more from that. You'll see more on that.
Yeah, if you look at it from the top, it's like the board.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's a stadium view.
Yes.
He loves
This
it.
is just stands. There's the stadium as well, but it would crash my computer.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it has in the
No, that's fine. The one stand is a stadium to me, That's
Say stare down. Oop, nope, that's double stare down.
whoa.
You've built
Inside.
out like preset viewpoints as well too.
Yeah.
This is the nerdiest
I got
fucking.
bored
This
when I
is
was
the
unemployed during
nerdiest.
the pandemic.
This is the fucking nerdiest fucking thing.
No, this is totally normal. Anyone would do.
Yeah,
this.
no, this is not fucking nerdy at all. This is great, man.
Yeah.
Custom
Beautiful.
skins are so cool.
Yeah. Surround yourself with life.
All right, surround yourself with life. Cheers.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers. I'm gonna get a quick.
Actually, I need one too.
Yeah.
Charles, do you have the stream link that I could share?
Let me see. The board's gonna go off for a second.
Let me get that link. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Wait, why did I echo? Wait, am I echoing on your side?
No. Can you hear an echo from my end?
I think so.
Oh no.
I think it's Fractal's side.
What?
There's like a repeat sound going on.
Really?
Like a repeat sound going on.
Really? You're talking about the soundtrack. Oh, you're saying that it's actually looping or something? Actually looping? Yeah, because what we have is we're not using headphones, so it's picking up. Are you playing with the audio, Fracalicious, on your end?
No.
Oh, okay. Neither of you are Slick Frick. You're not playing the audio.
I'm not watching this stream at the same time now.
I just thought maybe, but hold on. So you're not either Slick Frick?
Oh, it may be because.
Then how'd you know it was looping?
Here, let me.
That was
turn
my
this-
bad.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
When I sent you the link to the Twitch, it opened the link on my side.
Yeah, it'll do that.
I was like having a panic attack for a second.
Yeah, that's really weird. Like to try to figure out that specific like.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
No.
No, buddy, you're good.
See, some of the many benefits of having 0 viewers.
Yeah.
Sorry, fan.
Alright.
So,
We got-
so now what I would do is again, you could call this nerdy if you want, but I let the chat know that the opening ceremonies have concluded. And that's part of the ritual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers to the end of the
Oh
opening
yeah,
ceremony.
we were gonna cheers. So cheers.
Cheers to the end of the opening ceremony.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't even
and,
know that you were in a ceremony.
Fracalicious. If you have like a thingy, like a thingy ding,
Oh, for
micro macros.
yeah, man, yes.
Not even surprised. He like already knows what you're asking him.
Yes, it's a custom
Yeah.
micro bell.
Turn that off.
Do we want to? Should I preview my custom micro bell?
Yes.
Or
yes.
great. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Let me make sure I turn it up.
So that's really funny. I think what happened, did it happen for you, Slick Frick, too?
I didn't hear it. Yeah.
Right. So we can't
Really
hear
loud
it at all.
dings. Yeah.
Yeah, because, and can you hear this, Fracalicious?
No.
Yeah, see, it's because it's a sudden, abrupt noise. But wait, watch this. Did you hear it there?
I did, yeah.
So
Yeah,
try
that is
try that. Try that.
That is a result of the compression in Discord. The digital compression that you can turn on in the voice features in Discord. That's the exact reason why it's doing that.
So can you do it? Yeah. No, I didn't hear it. Again.
No, I didn't hear it.
Oh, wait. Is it a meow sound effect? What was that?
It's a ham horn. The ham horn.
What?
Oh, let's see. Let me. Wow. I don't want to take too long doing this, but.
Hand horn. I love it though. I'll hear it eventually. Don't stop using it just because I couldn't hear it. I'll hear it eventually.
We have to get soundboards.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Sound drop.
I've never even thought of soundboards.
Yeah,
That's
we've
awesome.
just been doing the bell system.
The bell's good. The bell is solid.
I think you did buy me this bell. You gave me this bell.
I did.
Yeah. There's a very egalitarian sort of everyone gets a bell
There
policy.
it is. Oh my god, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what it is.
Oh my god.
You might have to do it through that soundboard then.
That's perfect.
Not
That's
a problem.
perfect. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. But we'll know when they happen too.
And that's so funny, yeah, because I would actually not have a harder. No, I could figure out a way to do that too. Anyways, cool. So awesome. We are rolling and rocking and rolling. So the first move is mandated by the episode number. We're season 5, episode 6. Aw. And so yeah. So last episode, Slick Frick and I played, and the first move was 5-5. So that was a really exciting one because that's just such an interesting first move. But every first move is interesting. So now,
Wait, what was the result of 5-5?
Yeah.
Did we tie?
Yeah, are you? You really had to ask. I mean, I feel like that's kind of obnoxious. We did tie the first game, and then you won the next 2 games. Was what happened. But on the season, it's been a really interesting season 5. I'm fighting a little bit here. You won game 1. Match 1. We tied match 2. I won match 3. We tied match 4. You won match 5. So you're up 2-1. But this will obviously be a different one, and that's fine. We've had that before in seasons. I think we could use a break, from the one-on-one,
Oh yeah, it's so rigid. You'll be invited to the Tournament of Champions.
Yes.
At the end of the season.
Yeah, we'll definitely have a grand finale. And yeah, this is awesome. So glad you're here, Fracalicious. I will go. So my first move is 5-6.
My move will be 6-6.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Very nice. Wow, aggressively nice, I would say. Well, you know what? I just have to do it. 6-9.
Nice. 9-9.
By the way, I realized there are 9 categories of statistics today.
It had to be that way. I think we did that on purpose.
Okay, so 9-9, interesting. 9-6.
Mm-hmm. Smart.
Thanks. Always thinking one
Let's
move
go
behind.
with 6-5.
Back to the center, huh?
Ooh.
5-4.
4-4, baby.
Nice. Wow. This is different.
Wow.
It's interesting because I've really only played one person in Frick Frack ever, basically. I maybe really briefly with other people. But yeah, it's interesting because different playing styles. I mean, sometimes you micro macro like this, like Frick, but not often. You want to give commentary? You could be the commentator. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah.
You're the rep.
There's a facet of our strategy where we leave micro macros open so that they can be open in one square, so then noobing becomes tricky.
Ooh, that's fun. That's a fun stratagem. Yeah.
And
a lot of my stratagem at the start from the beginning is board control so far.
Oh.
Yeah.
The micro macros are
that's
just
the micro macro path.
Yeah, that's the strongest way to board control like that.
But what do you mean by control? Like control?
Oh, okay. So any opportunity that you get to force your opponent to do anything.
I see.
Yeah.
It's an advantage play to do that, right?
Yeah.
So if you allow, I mean, basically, if you're playing against someone who's really competitive, if you allow one time where you don't force them to make a move specifically, then they can turn that back around on you. So that's the theory so far. That's the philosophy.
I like hearing that. My counterpoint would be you're always forcing them to do something, in a sense.
Yes, and it's like an extra space, but you're getting to dictate specifically. Right. You know what I mean? Like,
I think I do the same thing in a different way. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, I know what you're saying, and my counter to that is, like, whenever you try and do that, there's a swing to the game that inevitably happens. So, like, I try and save my macros for mid-game instead of, like, getting them out the way.
Is there one swing to the game? Or
No, there could be, like, a few.
Yeah. Because sometimes it felt like there was one, and it was, like... it would be all build up to a moment where you found out whether you actually
it depends on
lost.
which game you're playing.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, do you know the
I'm stalling, by the way. This is called stalling.
You are
Yeah. No, I get it. We're hanging out. There's a vibe here. This is all the strategy. The game is afoot, baby. We've begun. Yeah. There's stratagem happening.
I'm just buying time.
Fractal.
You are in the Foursquare Fractal.
I didn't need the reminder. I was stalling. I didn't black out. No. I love the theory. I live for the theory. 4-8. I'm doing a lot of desert sends. 4 out of my 5 moves have been desert sends.
8-8.
Oh wow! And 4 out of your 4 out of your 5 moves, right? 4 out of your 5 moves have been micro macros. 8, 6. Now I want to see what do you do here.
Love this. Well done. Well done. 6-4.
Okay, it's probably a good move.
6-4 for the win.
Right. So I will perform the first noob with 4-6.
Yep.
You said yup.
This is a brutal noobing, you know. Okay. I just have to witness it.
Yeah.
6-8.
Yeah. I thought that might be your idea.
There we go.
I was worried about that one. Okay, well, how about...
Would you argue that Terrafractal forced you to make that move?
No.
Oh, that's an interesting question.
No. Well...
Let's play
based on strategy, right? Okay, so obviously, right? Like Terrafractal has a solid understanding of the strategy that I'm like going with here. As someone who is a rookie, fractalator, fractaliner, as a rookie fricker,
right?
Then you're undefeated. Neither of us are undefeated.
Oh yeah, but that, I mean, that could also just be like a little beginner's luck kind of vibe. I've been pretty picky and choosy with the people that I played against.
Wait, you
Other
beat
people who
Slick
have no
Frick?
experience.
No,
What?
no, no, no. We didn't play.
Oh,
No, we haven't
you
played.
two
We
have
haven't
never
played.
played?
No, we have never
No.
played.
Oh
No,
my
no, no, no,
god,
no,
I
no,
can't
no,
wait
no.
to see that. Okay, yeah,
No,
interesting.
no. Slick is my so like on the gym leader battle journey that I'm on right now.
Yeah.
Slick is the top tier.
Well,
The S tier.
Sure.
And I'm like battling my way to the master.
I just thought you had already played, but that's amazing. Even more dramatic that you haven't. Wow.
No, I taught two people at the same time, and they played each other.
Oh my god, that's a good way to do it.
That was the way to do that. Yeah, that was the way to do that. By the way, to get it out of and into the two other to the
every
space.
time I play someone, they don't play anymore. I need to teach people.
You gotta intentionally make mistakes, dude. Honestly.
Yeah,
that's smart.
So okay, I'll do 8-4. Okay, I actually have to take this really quick. One sec.
Go for it.
I'm gonna while we're paused for a moment, I'm just gonna go grab another beverage.
Yeah, go for it. Ooh, all right, let's let a slow turntable take it away. So yeah, as commentary for the two people playing right now, this is a fascinating dynamic. I really like what they've both done so far. I don't think there have been any missteps really. Fracalicious has gone a heavy control of the micro macro, which is a sound strategy. I haven't actually played it in a while, so I don't know how well it does or if we've found a way around it, but I like it. It's one of the natural ones to go to have control the whole time. And then Terrafractal has been playing defense pretty well. Giving up a win in a non-corner is a pretty smart thing to do. Gets that out of the way. I thought he was going to get a few more noobs out of it, but I didn't see the 8 off the bat. But yeah, Fracalicious saw the 8 out, and I think it's going strong now. So that was the little let's see, start game, beginning of game, recap. Since someone has won a square, I believe we have shifted into mid game. And yeah, Fracalicious, I was just giving my little recap of the strategy so far.
Make sure that the chat knows what's happening.
Yeah. No, this is so far like an intriguing game where neither of y'all have made a misstep.
What was what's the previous the last move that was made?
Let me see. Eight four.
8-4. Okay. So then it's to me.
You and 4.
Okay. All right. That's great. I'm gonna use this time right now to just really think through, process. There's no urgency. There's no immediacy.
Ooh, but this is a perfect opportunity for me to say that this is one of the moments where the momentum has swung.
Really?
Of you don't have micro macro control anymore.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yes.
That's what I like to hear. Sorry about that. I just needed to take that. Okay.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, everything's cool.
Oh, wait. They're calling back. That's actually kind of rude. Hold on. Wait, was that a butt dial? Or did I just hang up on them? I think that was a butt dial.
Okay.
Anyways, what did I miss? Tell me everything.
No, that was
That was a
I
butt
just said it
dial?
was.
Okay, sorry. Love you. Bye. What did I miss? You didn't talk about anything, right? Theory?
I didn't okay, so y'all both walked away, and then I said what was going good in the game so far.
Okay.
Nothing really like strategy giving away. I'm just saying neither of y'all have made a misstep, and both of y'all are playing smartly.
Okay, that makes sense. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And the beginning game is over. We're in mid game now.
Where we are right now.
So the last move was 8-4. Fracalicious is being sent to the 4 square, where they cannot noob, they cannot micro-macro, and they have to send Fractal to anywhere.
Okay. I'm gonna go with 4-9. Are you ready, Fractal?
Ooh. I was kind of afraid you were gonna say that because that is one of the outs that didn't give up micro macro control just yet.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be interesting, huh? 9-4.
Yes. Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay.
Did you know that that was the right move?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. All right. So it's like kind of just delaying, right? I tried to delay one more opportunity to regain control of the micro macro power.
There's risk to that.
Yeah.
But I don't know
the
how
more
to
you delay, the more pieces they get on the board elsewhere.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Let's see. Slick, the game master. May I please have? I guess it doesn't necessarily make a difference. I mean, it does, but it doesn't necessarily make a difference. May I please have?
Think of the larger game of where you want to win and where you're. Yeah.
Exactly. May I please have 5-1?
You mean 4-1?
Oh, did you send me to 4? Excuse me.
I send you to yes. 9-4.
Excuse me.
No, but that's good to know what you would do if you were sent to 5. That gives me a lot of information.
May I please, s'il vous plaît, if you weigh 4-1.
Ooh.
Um. 1-6.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta do, I feel like, you know?
Yeah,
wow.
That's what you gotta do.
Oh, it's Zeus.
I'm into that. 6-1.
Interesting. Okay, what about 1-8?
Okay. 8-7.
Desert sand.
Nice. 7-6. I love to noob. I live for the noob and I die by the noob.
6-2.
Wow. 2-4. That's interesting, right? Because now that's interesting.
Oh, okay. 4-7.
Oh, sorry. I hit the bell by accident.
Oh, that's a special square. For the win.
Wow.
Or 7 for the win.
I'm going to be honest. I actually didn't realize you could do that. I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention. So that's a good move. Because I was saying it's interesting because I thought you had to send me to 5 if you wanted to win it. But you found a little workaround that I was apparently not.
Yeah, no, sorry. I have, a couple things going on in the pipeline.
Yeah, wow. Really?
Yeah, but you've also created another noob square.
Right. 7-4.
Oh, I guess that was 2 leading. Sorry.
I mean, I was definitely going to do that. But
okay, so my dream of this stream is that like we have 2 people playing with the mute on.
Yeah.
And then there's just commentators.
I mean, we could totally do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no. No, I like this banter we got.
Yeah,
going.
no, I don't mean now. But we could do that. Yeah.
That's a part of the, that's part of the stratagem as well too. The mind games that you play, the mind games that we play.
Yeah.
Oh, Terra Fractal, the Wii games we play with each other. Let's see. May I have 4-3, please?
Oh wow. Wow. Which to noob to 4 or to noob to 6? That is the question. Wow. 3-4.
Or 2.
2-6.
Nice. 6-3.
3-6. Let's just fill it up.
Fill it up.
Not filling it up would be an interesting strategy that I think works too, but it's just hard to know.
No, you gotta play on your toes. It's noob or be noob.
6-7, obviously. Here we are.
I mean, it's just, then there's a back door. It just there's got to be boards on which it makes sense to not send your opponent to the last one because for whatever reason, you would want to not have anyone be able to be sent there for one reason or another. Or you would want people to have to be sent there, I guess, for one reason or another. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like there is a point there, but I might have not explained it. Okay.
You're in 7.
I know. 7.
What the fuck?
I mean, I guess I can just do it, right? No, I can't though. I can't. It's actually dangerous. 7-8. Oh.
That was a good move.
Thanks.
Doing the non-corner strategy.
Eight, 9.
Ooh, wow.
For the win.
Wow.
That is 3 macro squares to 0.
We don't worry about it until we're at 5, so just don't even worry about it. You know what I mean? I got a whole plan.
But yeah, there's no way of knowing who's got more.
No,
no percentage can be made.
No, I got a whole plan here. 9-8.
Eight. 8-2. 8-3. 8-3. 8-3.
Okay. Yeah, it's not official until the piece gets moved. Also, so you can always adjust it. I misspeak sometimes.
It's kind of the same move, so.
Okay, you do actually have to work on your leading comments. Because that makes me want to do 8-2 now. Or, I mean, 2. I mean, 3.
You're in 3.
I know, it makes me want to do 3-8 is what I was going to say. But
Okay.
I would probably... Well, no, I wasn't saying that. I was thinking about it still.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now just don't do it.
No, I want to do 3-8. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the right move.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to.
Be more quiet.
No, I don't want you to be quiet. I just...
No.
I'm definitely not saying be quiet. I just mean it's hard. It is hard to say anything though.
It's hard to not play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. You know, you're a champion. It's like...
I guess it has to be. So I think we're getting into the part of the game as well too, where things start to just happen.
Happen very fast.
They start to spiral through. So
yeah.
Let's see what happens here. 8-2.
2-8.
8-1.
That's a little bit more complicated. Maybe 1-4. Let's just do it.
Yep, absolutely. 4-5.
It's like, are you controlling me or am I controlling you? You know what I mean? I don't even know.
Or even is anyone in control? Or
I don't think...
Are the powers of the frac just speaking to us and forcing us through the pattern?
Right. Like, this would have been so interesting. Like, what if you played Slick Frick? What if it had been the exact same game, like, up to this point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What would it...
Definitely.
Where would it...
This is what I imagine would happen when you start 5-6.
Yeah. It's basically, like, textbook. It really is, like, theory. Like... Okay, so...
Yeah, all the things, like, you've won this on the macro square. All the little squares are you winning it, or, like, getting this shape.
It's literally...
On the mini square.
And then there's only slight variation, but there has to be, always. I mean...
That's so fun.
So...
Yeah.
So, sorry. So you sent me to 5, obviously. Okay, so, I mean, I probably need to do... I don't want to say it, because I know you'll do the move. Okay, so I probably should... I'll do 5-8. For my
noob stats.
10th noob.
Okay. Seeing it through to... Yeah, I get that. Okay.
Wait, no, you had to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, seeing it through. Absolutely. 8-5.
Thank you. I appreciate everyone understanding. All right, let's do 5-5 for the win.
There it is.
Micro macro noob. Oh, wait.
Yep.
But you gotta sing
again.
Bye.
Nice.
Yay.
Great work, buddy. Great work.
Thank you so much. I want to...
Oh, wait, this is the waterfall. This is it.
Oh, I got angry cats.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh. Oh, he's still gonna find out.
Hey, dude, I'm traveling. I booked a trip to Europe.
Yo. That's cool. Where are you going?
I'm going to... I've never been to Europe. I'm going to Vienna, Prague, Frankfurt, and Zurich.
Are you bringing the frac board?
I fucking should, actually. I'm gonna... Yeah, because that would be a kind of... Nah, I won't. But it's... Because the piece is way too much. But, I've always wanted to visit Europe, and so I booked hostels. I booked the trains in between the cities. So I'm just gonna go check out museums and hang out, and yeah, I've always wanted to do this. Honestly, I might want to live in one of those countries at some point in my life. I mean,
yeah. Cool, man.
But
enjoy. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Have either of y'all been any of those places or nearby?
Not Vienna. I've been to Germany.
Oh yeah.
To North Germany.
Yeah.
Hamburg.
Yeah, I just like chose Frankfurt. I was like, I don't know, it's big enough city and it's closer to where I am.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'll let you know how it goes in January. It's like a third of the price to fly from like Christmas to like, January 8th or something.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Future years.
If you can plan your time off, like, not at Christmas. And what is Christmas? You know what I mean? No one even knows.
All right, Fracalicious, you're in the 5 square.
I'm in the 5 square. Okay, well, let's see. So there's we're gonna talk about symmetry and playing through the numbers, playing through the geometry.
It's kind of a cross.
You have to honor the geometry. You have to honor the shape that the universe presents to us, and fighting against it.
No, I don't. That could be two different things.
Let's go with 5-9.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad that's what you meant. That's not what you thought. You thought.
I thought it was 5-2.
5-2. I knew you thought that. And but you're looking at the macro squares. He's looking actually. Fracalicious is, in my opinion, that's the more true. Don't you think that's the more true symmetry here? I mean, come on.
The interscalar symmetry. Yes.
You took the word out of my mouth. That was definitely what I was.
It's almost too as if it pushes against symmetry at the same time, right? It's introducing an element of chaos into the system. That this perfect system that exists of its own accord.
Wow.
It's introducing just that little bit of chaos, that organic element into it to see how it changes the perspective.
That's so true. That is so true. That's kind of like what's happening.
You're saying chaos, but this is one of the more ordered boards you can play.
Well, what does that mean though? Isn't it just waiting to explode? I mean.
Well, getting an entire top row of the same shape is pretty tough.
So I'm fucked right now.
I don't think so. I think you have really good board position right now.
You're 9.
Okay, I have to send you back to 5. Okay, never mind. 5. That's awesome because then you're fucked. 9-5 for the win. It's just there's nowhere to go. This board is a nightmare. I mean, what the hell? I've had nightmares about this board.
5. How about
putting the beanie back on?
How about 5-7?
Okay. Yeah, this is crazy. It's horrible. Wow. 7-5. Holy shit, dude.
For the win.
Oh, yeah. And you got 60-40 of the first 5.
Let's see. 7-5. So let's go to 5-3.
That's crazy.
Yeah. 5-3. 5-3. Let's do it. Let's go for it.
I win.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Yeah,
I win, I think, anyway. It just worked out.
No, 5-2. 5-2 would be how I can push it back a little
do
further.
5-2. No, for sure. Do 5-2. Okay. And then I go just 2-5. That's crazy. The board worked out. Okay, so I'm actually not that shocked. I think micro-macroing like that actually is just, you end up in this situation inherently. Don't you think so?
It forces death spirals faster because there's less ways out.
There's something about that because this is a nightmare board for one. Okay, and then I go. And then
now it's just basically up to me. So you went to 5, right? So now it's up to me. I get to. So ultimately, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Circle is gonna win. Sphere is gonna win. But square, cube gets to decide, or cube square gets to decide exactly what the final pattern is going to be, right? Because I say where which
it's going to be an
macro you go
asymmetrical
to,
pattern.
right?
Right.
So I'm going
you're
to take that as a
free.
win. But
Yeah.
You know what? Terrafractal,
Yeah.
you may win, but really I still won, and I'm going to consider myself
That's a
undefeated
really
anyway.
good point.
Just because I get to say where it is.
Yeah.
So let's go to 5. Let's go to 5-1.
Wow. Hey, I just have to say that was a really interesting free choice that you just made, and I really respect you for it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's just fascinating. It's true. I mean, this game makes you question your degree of agency, I think.
I mean, like when people say like that we have freedom, that's what I imagine of like
it's a statement.
I'm still gonna lose.
1-5 for the win. Yeah, it's a political statement.
It is. 159 for the win. Surround yourself with life.
Well done.
Hey,
all right.
Thank you. Good game.
You know what this has really proved to me is that I need to step backwards on my training journey as a yeah, I need to if this were a an anime, then I would have to kneel down on one knee and thank for the opportunity and know that one day I will be worthy enough to take on the Slick Brick Master.
Yes. And you will. You will, and you I mean, that's just, this is the game. I mean, if I could tell you how many times I've lost in that exact, with more squares left than that to Slick Brick.
I love it.
It's just a brutal game. But yeah, the micro macros you have to be careful about. It's you think it's good, somehow it fucks you over. I don't fully get it. I'm like, I was gonna say this earlier, Slick Frick. I want your opinion. I think I'm genuinely surprised we haven't broken the game and solved the game. Like, honestly, if you had told me that,
because we thought micro macros was the thing, and then we broke that.
I know. I'm just saying, if you had told me back in like 2017 when we were playing that
I did tell you back in 2017 that you can't break the game.
You did tell me that?
Well, I have to stand by it, whether it's right or wrong.
But I'm asking your opinion. Are you at all surprised that you haven't broken the game?
Well, because the one strategy that I thought would have broken the game was like the initial pube strategy.
Which I basically just did, but it doesn't always work.
It doesn't always work because there's one move that can turn it the other way.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
I don't really know what that move is because we don't do it anymore.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
That we don't do it anymore. Because I feel
we've learned not to.
Well, don't you feel like we still do a lot of pubing?
No, because I feel like...
You don't, but I do.
It doesn't work in the... Like, I like that we tried it and tested it.
Yeah. I mean, it must not work, because I definitely do it more than you.
I don't think it works.
No.
Or, like, you know, it can... Okay, so if you're playing someone who's new at it, it can work pretty, like, viciously.
Like I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, overall, like, bigger strategy, I think it's trickier than that.
Yeah, no, it must be. It really must be, because you definitely win a lot more than me, and you also loosen yourself up with that stuff more than me, I think, so.
Like, I don't know these outs anymore because, like, we don't play that way.
But I don't think...
This is very much a, like, we play against each other and we play the way we play.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a little bit of an exaggeration, because I think I still do sort of play this way against you, dude. And I just lose, yeah.
I mean, like, this is a testing ground.
You need to... Do you ever look back at our games and, like, review them? Because that is how...
I did in Season 2.
That's how you'll figure out, like, where you found those moves.
Yeah, but it's not fun at that point. Or as fun.
I agree. And that's why I don't do that with chess, and I don't improve that much.
Yeah, this is one of the things where like I don't know what it's like to be like ultra competitive at this. Like we have our friendly competition.
You seem pretty competitive to me.
Well, I mean, like we're constantly battling for like the world championship.
Yeah.
Oh, Fracalicious, this is a thing where like after you lose, the other person gets big, and then you get twisted.
Yeah.
Into a facsimile. Oh,
Yep.
that's your feet. Whoa. That's a lot of pain.
Yeah. I think that's really fair. That's a fair consequence for having lost.
Oh my god. Do y'all want to play now? I don't mind sitting out, honestly.
Or let's have like a minute or so debrief of what you thought of the game while I put this on a slow rotation. What did y'all think?
Yeah, I had a good time. Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? What did you, what?
Yeah, I also had a great time. I thought that coming out pretty strong like that, I thought I had understood. See, this is what I mean, the rookie, the sophomoric, right, approach to it. I thought I had a really good understanding. I was like, no, this is it. This is the strategy, and I'm coming in to quash my enemies with this specific move right here. And suddenly I like barreled past the point of seeing through to the other end, and then it all just unfolded around me, and then I got sucked away, spiraled into another phase of my existence.
Yeah,
your inclination was correct to identify the like having board control. I like that as a term.
Yeah.
But micro macros are a cruel mistress.
Right, because and Slickfrick, when I said, "Oh, I do the same thing in a different way," and you said, "I know what you mean," were you talking to me? Did you actually know what I meant by that? Because I was like,
because I don't know what I meant.
No, but did you? No, like I know what I meant, but I was referring to it really obliquely, and I was gonna be surprised if you act. Did you know what I meant by that? Because I'll just explain. I was just because what I meant was I try to get board control too, but for me it's often sending to the macro square with the least amount of options, basically. So whichever macro square,
that's a good
yeah. And so that's my sense. And when you micro macro, you're actually sometimes doing that, but often not. Often not. Often you're creating a perfect square to be sent back to, especially in the beginning of the game, I guess is what, yeah. Because you're creating a square with less options, yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I would say that both analyses of board control are correct, but then they also bring into question what is board control.
What even?
It's just an illusion.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, the control part of it. It just you hit a point and suddenly the fractal just hits its singularity, right? It collapses into the singularity of what it is, what it has always been.
Preach.
I wonder where that moment happens, where it basically like the event horizon, right? So on the other end of the experience, right, outside of the event horizon, there's this organic space and things happen and chaos happens and collisions happen at whatever space they do, and then suddenly you cross over that point of no return of the event horizon and something goes to something, right? The inevitability.
Oh, I think I can like pinpoint that moment too.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can. Where was it?
let's see. I gotta do some control Zing.
Wow.
I gotta turn this back to a small viewport over here.
Now we're getting into it.
All right, on this board.
Goes back to the first move.
We're getting closer. I think that was it. When you went 4-9,
what would
like
you
that
do?
was when you no longer had.
Should you have just
like
noobed me to 5?
No, I'm there's nothing you could have done. I'm just saying that's where it switched.
No, there has to be something that can be done if it's
no, because you went 8-4, and like, you know, to get you to 8. Yeah, that was a cascade of noobings. I would have sent you to 8 anyway.
I just went 8-4, or what was the move? I thought we were in.
The move before that was 6-8.
I thought we were in 4. 6-8, 8-4. Oh, I see. I did 8-4.
Yeah, actually, we need to go back one more. The 4-6, which that was the right move. Yeah. So, how did you get sent to 4?
Oh, wait.
6-4. Oh, yeah. You shouldn't have won right here. This was the.
That's so. What should Fracalicious have done? Like 6-8?
Perhaps 6-8.
Or like 6-2.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, because you created a noob trap on yourself.
Yeah. To just open up the you want to like prolong the prolong the time it takes for a definitive event to happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So like,
yeah.
The good way to just like get a good early game is to spread it out, fill all the squares. Because like further on, as you saw, when you have empty squares, they become really dangerous once like there's noobs. So.
Yeah. I definitely, like, I did the maximum noobing. Basically every single time I could, I sent you to a square that was already won. Which,
maximum noobing.
I guess that works.
You have to. You can't not maximum noob.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, you want to talk about board control, right? That's real board control.
Yeah. Noobing.
Basically, right, nullifying your opponent's move because they're doing it outside of the shape.
Yeah.
And it's...
Is there a term for post-noobing?
What do you mean? After it's a free move?
No, it's just noobing still.
And it's always the case that when you're noobing someone, the options they have are usually bad from that already won square too, just based on the nature of the game. They're often going
nature,
right?
The nature is that like if you choose to not noob, the other person will quickly noob you in the same trap that you should be
noobed situation.
It's the definition of noob or be noobed.
It's the definition. It's the only definition of it. All right. Well, that was great. That's good. Good analysis.
Yeah. Do you have a noob stat on that one?
Yeah. So the stats were, I think I got all the stats. Yeah. Some of the micro macros never happened. I got 1 micro macro. You got 4. I got 12 noobs. You got 0 actually. And then you got 60% of the first 5 macro squares. We each got 4 desert sends. 0 overturned, 0 free moves. I won 25 squares left. So yeah.
There we go. All right. Are you ready, Fracalicious, for game 2?
Yeah. Are you flipping a coin?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, let's do it, Slick Frick.
Do it.
All right. Actually, can you flip the coin? Because I got to pull up the next file.
I can.
Get it ready.
I also have a coin.
Oh, yeah, you do it. Yeah.
I'm neutral. All right, who's calling it?
You can call it if you want.
Okay, Slick, you're gonna call it.
Wait, I'm like aligning things.
You just have to say heads or tails.
Tails.
It was heads.
Oof.
Wow, how could you get that wrong?
I invented the game. How did I get it wrong?
All right, so it is Fracalicious's turn to go first, and obviously your move will be 5-6. It's mandated by law, but you still.
Wait, can't you defer though?
Yeah, I guess. Can you? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we have to. Do you have do you want to be squares, or do you want to be cubes or spheres?
Oh shit.
I'm usually cubes.
Fuck.
Cool. Let's see, and then I will then choose.
And we're making him switch.
Yeah, some texture.
Right.
It's fucked up.
Uh-oh. There we go. All right, 1 second.
Take your time. Take your sweet time.
I think we can go with our motto from the last game.
Noobed or be noobed. It's a newbie noob world out there, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Why is it called noob exactly, actually? Not that it's relevant, but...
It's not a great explanation for this. I invented this in high school. When Call of Duty Modern Warfare was released.
Oh, yeah, of course, sure.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't play it myself, but like the people I was playing with, I had to like keep their attention to like make a game with me.
Oh, really?
Because they just wanted to talk about video games.
Dude, how have I never heard this part of the explanation? That's kind of fascinating. So you were like, oh, kids, you're like a youth pastor being like using lingo to try to get, you're like, hey, kids, you can noob each other with Frick Frack if you're tired of noobing each other out on the video game sphere.
Well, I mean, like, it was created when the noob square was created. Because we had to make that decision of like, we won this square.
Right.
Are you able to send them back to it?
Right, and you made the right decision. That is the main thing that this is different from other Ultimate Tic-Tac-Toe games, is what happens when a square's been won. Usually you can't send people back there. That's what other games get wrong, in our opinion. I think I speak for the both of us. But also then they differ in what if it's full. Usually they're like, you can't send each other back there. We have, it's a free move that you get. So there's different shades.
I mean, we've solved all the possibilities, free move or noob or counter noobing, like.
Yeah. Oh my God. The best is overturning. I mean, that happens so rarely, but you can overturn a macro square, Someone's won it, but then if you can win it twice, then you reverse it, and that is so rare.
It's a thing of beauty when it happens. I think we've only done it twice, right?
I could verify that as you all play. I'll look that up right now.
Oh yeah, look it up.
Yeah.
All right, so you are spheres, and you get to texture first.
Whoa.
Oh, not color. Color.
Let's see. Would you please go to... They're really good. Wood, please.
Wood. All right.
Well, there's lots to choose from here. Okay. How about... second row down, second column.
This one?
It's the one.
All right. Fine wood. Wood fine. Oh. That's a planet right there.
Neat.
You're a wood man.
Cool.
Wow.
Just looking at the stats here.
Wow,
right. Dude, I think you were...
We'll go with Wood's mortal enemy, Brick. I will go with texture brick, too.
Cool.
There we go.
Wood versus stone. Wood versus brick.
Yeah, we got the three little pigs thingy going. There's straw. All right.
Cool.
I believe the opening ceremonies have concluded.
Yeah, they have. Let the chat know, but I want to tell you about these stats before you start playing. Because I have to say, when you said, oh, there have been like 2 overturns historically, I did not expect you to be literally correct about that. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like... Because we have, like, I don't even know how many games total here. Let's see, do I have that somewhere? I mean, there's, like, 65 games, I think, total. And there were literally 2 overturns. And so...
Yeah. Do you not remember them?
One was on March 26th.
Oh, like, of course.
One was on March 26, 2021, and it was during season 2. The opening was 6-6, and you got the overturn. And right? Do you remember that?
Not at all.
And then yeah, you got the overturn. And then the next one, nothing for so many games, all the way through the rest of season 2, all through season 3. And then in season 4, episode 3, which I went first, it was a interesting game, a draw with 0 squares left. So that's interesting.
There was an overturn?
And you had an overturn.
What the fuck happened in that game?
Dude, I don't know, man, but we could go back and watch it, but that's wild. And I've never gotten an overturn, so I just feel kind of shitty. I feel like I got one in over the board game at some point, but yeah.
Oh yeah, before it was recorded.
I swear. I have a girlfriend, she just goes to another school. Okay, so noob or be noobed. Let's get it on.
Wait, I gotta find quickly.
It's going to be interesting after all the theory talk.
Yeah.
Well, now that I'm playing, I can talk openly about it.
Really? I bet you'll want to talk less because you don't want to reveal your strategy.
No,
there's like, you can know my strategy and still be like caught in it.
Wow. Holy shit.
I think I'm ready for my opening move. Are we ready to?
Yeah. I already let the chat know that the opening ceremonies have concluded, so we're good.
Oh my gosh, amazing, killer!
Wait.
Oh, you light the ceremonial candle? Yeah. Here, I'll do that
There we
too.
go. Oh.
Yeah.
Usually it's not a candle.
Yeah.
Let's see. I understand that there are traditions and laws in place, and come out here, the anarcho-leftist side of things, and let's say 7-1, please.
Okay, that's fine. We can switch it up. That's fine. Are you okay with that, Slick Frick?
I'm okay with that.
Okay, that's a good idea. We can switch that
Wait,
up.
no, that's me.
That's why I use pencil. You know what I mean? No big deal. Just
Right, so then I'm in 1.
oh wow!
I'll go.
I love that sphere color. That's nice.
That's wood, baby.
Looks like mustard.
Yeah.
Nice dollop of or Saturn.
Yeah,
Are you on the mustard train?
Part of it is cool.
Are you on the Kendrick mustard train?
Oh yeah, mustard on the beat, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't listened to his new album
the song from yesterday.
What?
He just yells mustard for like 5 seconds.
Oh, on his new album.
Yeah.
That's funny. He's good.
Right, I will go 1-2.
Whoa, what are you? Freaking not mustard?
I'm brick.
Wow, the two elements, the two genders, mustard and brick.
Oh, interesting. How about... Huh? Uh, 2-6.
Yeah.
6-6.
Whoa, you're just fucking trying to be confusing now. That's hilarious.
Wait, no, that's not me.
That's so funny.
What do you mean I'm trying to be confusing?
That was a smart move to be confusing. I don't know. You know, that's all I can say.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't pay me enough to commentate.
Interesting. Okay. How about 6-8?
Whoa.
Yeah. And I will go 8-2.
Hey. Hmm. Two, 5.
I feel like you stopped doing the air horn last game. Did I get that wrong?
No, I was doing it.
You did it each time? Okay, maybe I got kind of like Pavlovi. Maybe I had something happen where I like started desensitizing.
It was all at the beginning.
Yeah, it was all at the beginning.
That's true. Okay.
I blew all my horns at the beginning.
All right. This will be a test. 5-2. This is a tough one. I don't know what the best move is yet.
Five, 3.
You're in 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2, 3.
Hmm. 3-4.
3, 4, 5. Am I right?
Why is 3 afraid of 4?
Because 4, 5, 7.
We're dumb.
4, 7.
Or 7.
Yeah, we call that horse heaven.
Oof. 7, 7.
Whoa.
7, 4.
4, 6.
6, 7.
7, 6.
Nice.
Reverse.
Six, 2.
6, 2.
Yeah, 6, 2.
I'll go 2, 7.
Yeah. I think that was a really good move. 7, 2.
2, 2.
I appreciate that you're still singing.
Yeah, it really helps. I heard it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. 2, 4.
For the win.
Wow.
All right.
You know, I didn't even notice that was going to be a win, but then it's like on the picture on the smaller scale, it's like, well, that's the space that I want to like start locking down and making some decisions in. You know what I mean? On the micro scale.
Yeah. It just works out.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. 4, 2. For the new.
Yep. See, this is where I think that was it. I think that was the moment. I think it's past. I think we're past the event horizon now. Right? Once the first one gets taken, then we're past the event horizon, and now things have to start falling out. Let's say
it's still murky.
Yeah, it's definitely not like bad. I don't think. Yeah.
2, 9.
Ooh, last desert sound.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
What's our desert sound count?
5-2. I missed one. Or is there a way that's only 7 could happen? I don't think so.
No, there would be 8.
Yeah, I think so. Even if you had a micro macro. Yeah.
Only if you micro macro the first move, I think.
Right.
Or 7.
No, but that would. Yeah, right.
Oh, wait. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I've never like played it out.
If I miss one, you know, you know what I mean? Human error. Just it is what it is. You know?
Yeah. I mean, the videos exist. Like historians can go back.
Yeah, historians.
We can go into the archives.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9-2 for the noob.
Yeah.
Wow.
2-8.
All right. Eight, 7.
Hmm. 7-3.
For the win. 3-2. Closing it out.
2-1. Obviously.
Wow.
1-7.
Uh-huh. 7-8.
Nice.
All right.
It's noob proof.
Eight, 6.
I mean, I have to. I really don't have a choice here. Like,
really,
this has been preordained for a couple of reasons, but
okay.
6-9, baby.
Oh. I didn't even realize you meant that. I mean, you gotta play 6-9 when you have the chance.
I mean, you have to. It's for like, it's. I mean, for obvious reasons, and also some inobvious ones. Nice.
Yeah, I'm sure it's disproportionately the wrong move that we play because it's just tempting to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here, I'm sure it's the right move. I'm just talking about myself.
It's also like if that's the only noob proof. Well, no, it wasn't. Well, it wasn't. But that's okay.
The only noob proof, yeah, was another one by the name of.
There's actually 2 more, but here we are.
Oh shit! Oh, 2
Here we
more.
are.
Two more.
Yeah, 6-1 was noob proof.
So was
And
6-4.
Okay, well, I'll be kind and do 9-6.
Oh shit! We got a freaking redo. That's a good idea, honestly.
Yeah. Let's go. Well, let's go to 6-4.
All right.
Okay. Even this, it's not. You know, this could be messy. The Y shape is such an interesting shape. You know.
Yeah. I'm back and forth on whether I like it.
Well, I don't think. I mean, by judging by this game, you clearly don't.
Well, it's a good defense strategy because you let them win 3 with having nothing to do with each other.
Oh, Oh, for sure. No, I know. I think you've beaten me like this probably before. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Its fatal flaw, though, is if you give up anything else, it gives them a way to win 2 ways.
Yeah. Especially the middle. You can't give up the middle. I mean, basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I gave up the middle, I can't win.
Right.
But the middle is not.
We've had that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the full Y.
No.
The full Y.
Yeah, we're full Y. And I'm in the 4 square.
Ain't nothing but a 4 square. Tell me why. Did that cat just bark?
All right. 4-4.
Oh, shit. That was your 4th macro too. Comments?
Sure was.
Thank you.
Or 3.
Let's see. 3, 6.
Six, 3.
Interesting.
3, 7.
Sixth noob.
7, 9.
Nine, 7.
7, 5. Of course.
Wow.
Ooh. Now there's a free move in play.
2 free moves. Oh, yeah. One. Oh, yeah. Just the one.
All right, let's go 5, 6.
Six, 1.
1, 6.
6, 5. Of course.
Okay, now's where it gets really tricky.
Yeah. Wow.
5, 4.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool looking. That's so cool looking.
Wow.
4. Man, the textures make this game so much more fun.
Yeah.
4, 1.
One, 4.
He always seems to have those in his back pocket, like sending you back to where you came from. It's like, how do you always do that?
Hmm. 4. Dang it. 4, 8.
So I think this is like a good lesson to learn. So like just to talk through the other two moves, because I'm gonna go 8-4. If you go 4-9, I'll go 9-4. We'll get to 4-5. If you just give me 4-5, I don't get those 2 spots.
Sorry, something just one of the.
How many cats do you have?
I have 4 cats.
Oh, yeah,
That's
you just flung something.
Sick.
And
It's that telepathy.
put in. Yeah, that's right. All right. So what was the last move?
Yo, I think we have a viewer.
It was your move. You went 4-8. I'm gonna go
Cool.
8-4.
Cool. Yeah. And then 4-5.
Oh, you know what I should do?
For the win. All right. Now is time for the cascade.
Wow, the cascade is beginning, huh?
Let me just double check. Five for the win.
Wow. So that's a micro macro noob for the win, which is kind of cool.
Center,
And
micro macro.
it's your 5th micro macro.
Ooh.
You only got 20% of the first 5 here, so if you do end up winning Sleeper, this is one of those games you were saying, I love those games. You might just be living in one of those games right now.
Yeah.
5-8.
But you need to win it for that to be
It's gonna be tricky.
Yeah.
Like I don't like this strategy that I'm doing sometimes because it can end in draws.
Yeah. Yeah.
8-5 for the win.
Wow. Holy shit. Okay, this is really important, I feel like, whatever you do. It's starting to get really...
5-3?
3-5.
Wait, is there anything good you can do, actually? Wait,
No, there's just a very bad move that he has to make eventually.
Yeah, so should he just make it?
5-9. No, let's play it through.
Yeah, no, I don't know, though.
Yeah, it is a little tricky. Yeah.
Okay, we'll look at it after. Why? But I don't know. Yeah. What do I know? Just second best in the world, you know.
9-5.
Why did you think so long about that?
Yeah,
Well, because there's like 3 moves that are predictable, and then like one that like.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I don't see what you're talking about.
Oh, I could have done it. Okay.
Let's see. So we have to go 5-1.
And then 1-5.
Yep.
For the win.
Yep.
And you get a free move out of it. Wow.
And now I can't win at all.
No. In fact, you can only lose.
Well, I can almost try to draw.
But you have to do 5-7.
This is not where you have the option either.
Oh yeah, well yeah, but then the
You're just
question
screwed. You're just
is what are you gonna do after that? So 5-7. So now we step out of the space of the fractal, and another completely organic thing happens here. So now what happens here? So this is the opportunity for a mistake to happen.
Yeah, that's very true.
It would be.
Anything could happen.
So maybe that's the thing to do sooner, right? Is to let the mistake happen quicker, sooner than later.
Yes. That's a good point. Sooner, probably as soon as possible. The first move.
That's the golden lesson.
Interesting.
When you see a worse move, you have to do it immediately. If you see the noob chain, circle back to it. 9-3 for the free move. Win noob.
Can
we? The game.
What?
That's the game.
That's the game. Yeah. Can we see what if Fracalicious did just forward you to the 7 square for the free move like a few moves ago?
Let me save this file really quick.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Because I'm just curious. I'm sure it's not that different, but what if it's enough that you could...
I think it would have been enough.
You think it would have switched it up enough?
Yeah, so like this was your option. If you would have given me the free move now...
5-7?
I'm still 2 squares away from winning. Like, it's still, like, pretty perilous. Of, like, I could probably find a move that would have kept me in control.
Can we look at it? We don't have to spend that long. I'm just curious, like if it's... Because what was the last move?
Well, the next move would have been 5-8.
Okay. So yeah, if you do 5-7, and then your move would be
1.
Would it be
5?
Okay, so it wouldn't be 1-1. It would be 1-5, and then you're winning 1.
Oh, yeah, that would have knocked it out. Yeah.
You're winning 1, and then there's no good thing to do from 5. Send you back to 1 and you micro macro.
Then eventually you would send me to 9 though, and then I would just win.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you're winning anyways. Yeah, you're definitely winning anyways. Yeah.
It's like it's also in the negative space. The opposite on the micro scale is the same on the Mac.
Yeah.
Scale, it's like that's neat.
The Y's, it's almost like the Y's, or
yeah.
Well, no, but like my squares are like squares.
So the unclaimed squares right now, the ones that are not claimed, mirror the claim space on the opposite side.
Yeah.
So it's like controlling those. It's like controlling those ends up controlling some of the spaces your opponent has to do on the macro scale.
Yeah.
If you have those in the micro scale.
Yeah, this is an interesting inflection point, which like I don't even have the greatest grasp of like who's at advantage at like between these two. Like forget like what the next move of this game is, but just like looking at this objectively, like who's in the advantage? The person with 4 squares or the person that's set up on all the empty squares?
Right, and if you look at it without the momentum of, because you should be able to just like assess it, knowing that the last, what was the last move?
4 or 5 to send. Okay. Oh wait, no, it was one of the 5-5.
Oh,
the last move.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the momentum is everything. Of like.
Yeah.
It's like whoever controls the board is at an advantage right now, I would say. So between the macro and the micro.
Knowing that the last move was 5-5 is to know that there are literally 4 identical choices and 1 horrible choice that the person has. And all of those 4 choices get sent back to 5. So you're seeing the beginning of like a cascade, as you called it. Because then what happens? You get to the end of that, and you get a free move, and it's over by that point. It's over because you're already so close to winning. You only need 3 squares to win. So 2 in one, 1 in the other. So you're good.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
But
I think you can see that.
If I were to not win any of these 1-4 squares, it would have been a draw, and I could have potentially lost if you would have won the 3 square. So
yeah, I'm just saying, looking at the position, it seems like you can sort of tell there's enough time for you to win here.
Yeah, but if I were to make one mistake, it's like it switches in an instant of like me winning or me tying. Absolutely,
for sure. And to get to this point, I mean, do you want to quickly try to find where you think like Fracalicious went wrong? I don't know. I just find that interesting. I mean, you don't have to. It's not, but it's just like interesting to think. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, this is such a complicated game. It's like,
it is. Generally, when I look for those moments, I look for you choosing to win when you have other options.
Yeah,
those are usually like inflection points.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times they're like good and in your favor if you're in control. But like the moment you choose to win and you lose the macro control is like a switch in my head.
Or you lose the type of control I was saying, which like, I just basically always focus on how many options you're giving your opponent. I'm basically and you do it most of the time, but you have some hybrid stuff that fucks with it. But
it's all hybrid at this point.
But I'm basically always just sending the person to the least options macro square, basically almost every single time.
That's a good. Yeah. I would say it's more nuanced than that, but like I
don't win all the time. I mean, you clearly beat me a lot of the time.
But I don't win all the time either.
No, but it's just interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you would think I would change up my strategy, but I don't.
No, it's like this is a evolving strategy thing of like we'll just continue to keep playing in different ways that like try to anticipate some moves and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for the twist?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, twist me up. Twist it up.
Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Hey, I saw the Beatles. The Beatles are nominated for a Grammy for Best Record. What the fuck? Did they get back together?
Yeah, they brought John back to life. How did you not hear about that?
I don't pay attention to the news.
No, yeah, like they found the cure. Like we can't die anymore.
Oh, that's sick. And it was him who found it? Imagine.
Oh.
Well, finance to have it found.
I made a bad pun.
It's
you made a great pun.
It's
I
just
groaned.
True, you know what I mean?
That was a good.
He's fine.
Well, oh man, I'm having a lot of trouble twisting you.
Twist.
Sometimes the twists don't work.
Sometimes.
I think I'm getting it.
Sometimes you get twisted, and sometimes you. I don't really know what the expression is.
All right. There we go. That's kind of a double twist. Yeah. That's pretty sweet.
Oh, wow. I like that one. Great job. How's it feel, Fracalicious?
It feels earned. I learned a lot today. I feel humbled coming in today undefeated to have two back-to-back losses in one session. I feel humbled. I feel like I have a much better understanding. And you know what? I'm starting to see the things that now I know I don't know.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
You really do. It's an interesting game because tic-tac-toe is so simple, but this really is complicated enough that you start to be like, oh, wait. Like, I don't think that, I'm thinking like 1 move ahead, 2 moves ahead, but how many lines can you really think any moves ahead? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the structure of the gameplay makes really interesting flipped mirrored visuals. Like
it's all about the patterns.
That's why you take screenshots. Are you still posting to the Instagram, by the way? Fracalicious mentioned the Instagram.
No, I'd stopped a while ago.
Okay,
I had like a whole repository.
Come on. Well, you're the social.
I'll start posting again.
You're the social media
I can
team.
go all the way back to season 3 of where I stopped posting.
Yeah, you do. You're the social media team. You know what I mean? People rely on you.
Yeah, I am.
I do Twitter. We have a Twitter. I should. Not.
How many people? Raise your hand in the chat if you're here from Twitter.
No one ever. We never had any connections on Twitter. I actually use it to randomly look at Twitter sometimes because I don't have a Twitter account otherwise. So it's good for that.
Did you switch to X? That might be the reason.
You mean Blue Sky? Or no? You're just making a different joke. Okay. I won't call it X.
No, it's just not Twitter. Stop posting on Twitter. It doesn't exist anymore.
I call it Twitter. I don't call it X. That's weird.
Okay.
I just can't.
Fellas, this was really eye-opening and entertaining.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. We should.
Want to chill with us in the last game?
Yeah. Do you want to do another game? You don't have to. No. We don't. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty tired. I think I'm going to call it for the evening.
Solid
and
2 hours.
Get ready for bed.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining. Let's play again sometime.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Are you psyched to start developing it?
Yes. Yeah. It's very exciting to see that you basically have this whole section already completed already. That makes it a whole lot easier.
Keep spreading the gospel of the frat.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Peace out. So good to play with you.